Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers document that Thomas Forrester is teased to return to Los Angeles, California. Atkinson's latest comeback implies a different focus as compared to Thomas's last. Viewers last saw the often volatile character first target Brooke Logan because she and his father reconciled. But Thomas's stay during his most recent reappearance was short, so his fight with Brooke was quickly resolved. Yet, daytime is about drama, not eating chocolate while riding a unicorn around the grounds of Forrester Creations. Enter the soon-to-be Hope Spencer, stage left. Thomas realized something after his father entered the multi-purpose design room at FC. That came after Ridge Forrester heard a ruckus, which represented Thomas berating Brooke for marrying his dad for a 9th time. Not knowing if Thomas was back from Europe for good, and how the effect of his failed engagement to Paris Buckingham was impacting his mind, viewers were engaged. Was that outburst the start of another tale where Atkinson's character was descending and wouldn't pull out of revived mental health issues for months? No. Instead, within the same scene sequence, Thomas responded to Ridge's stern command and saw the soapy light. He embraced Brooke, who has been a good stepmother to him since he was a child. Hope never loved Thomas. That gut punch opener to this section was needed. It provides clarity and can set coming scenes. Thomas never liked Liam Spencer Scott Clifton. As used to be true of Brooke, Thomas saw Liam as unworthy of his spouse. But Hope loves Liam, and always has since they were first together. While it's true that Clifton's character treated her badly, his swap of her for Thomas's sister, the just returned from Europe herself, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, created a natural rivalry. The disgust Thomas had for Liam was understandable because of Steffi and the feelings Atkinson's character developed for Hope. However, those feelings became warped, as the infamous mannequin tale proved. A natural revival of conflict is in place because of the remarriage proposal Hope accepted from Liam. It is important when a great actor returns to the cast of any soap opera. Such is the case with Atkinson, whose portrayal of Thomas has killed since he became the recast in 2019. Hopefully, Douglas Forrester returns with his dad. Samiri is one of the great child actors in this genre. As for Thomas, he is suddenly single and has been supplanted at Hope for the future by Deke Sharp, who is her new lead designer. That seemingly leaves one topic for Thomas to fixate on: Hope's reconciliation with Liam. Atkinson's return to the cast should see Thomas back in LA shortly. Major holidays are approaching, with plenty of dramatic opportunities ahead. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Thomas supports Brooke's comeback, but furious about Hope and Liam, in a shocking twist of fate that only the bold and the beautiful could deliver. Thomas Forrester is about to prove that he's not the same man he once was, at least when it comes to family. While Brooke Logan's return to the Forrester orbit brings waves of nostalgia and drama, Thomas unexpectedly becomes one of her biggest supporters. But beneath his calm and collected demeanor, he's also fighting an inner storm of jealousy, fury, and heartbreak over Hope and Liam's renewed closeness. This storyline is shaping up to test Thomas in every way possible: his loyalty, his growth, and his control over his emotions. It's not just about Brooke's reemergence in the fashion world or her renewed energy. It's about what her return sets into motion for everyone she touches, especially Thomas. Brooke's big comeback. The phoenix rises after a long period of self-reflection and distance. Brooke Logan is back in the Forrester spotlight, ready to reclaim her confidence and her legacy. With Ridge still torn between the two great loves of his life, Brooke and Taylor, her comeback isn't just personal. It's professional and emotional. She's stepping back into the world of Forrester Creations, eager to reassert herself as the iconic face of the company. While some expected Taylor and her allies to bristle at Brooke's reappearance, the real surprise comes from Thomas. Rather than treating Brooke as an enemy, Thomas shocks everyone by publicly supporting her. He praises her resilience, telling Hope and Ridge that Brooke has earned her place here. She's part of what made Forrester great. Those words turn heads, not just because of their sincerity, but because of how uncharacteristic they sound coming from Thomas, who once blamed Brooke for nearly every bad thing that ever happened to his family. His newfound maturity has even Ridge doing a double take. Is Thomas truly over his past grudges, or is he using this as a way to show how much he's changed, to earn respect, not just from Brooke, but from Hope too? Hope's divide. Torn between Thomas and Liam, Hope Logan is once again trapped in a familiar emotional crossroads. Her creative partnership with Thomas ignited chemistry, passion, and tension, both in the design room and beyond it. But just as she began to explore her deeper feelings for him, Liam reappeared in her life, pleading for another chance, reminding her of their family, and insisting that he's changed. Now, Hope is struggling to choose between two very different kinds of love: the stability and safety of Liam, or the raw intensity and inspiration she feels with Thomas. As Brooke throws herself into work, she notices the signs, the glances, the hesitation, the guilt etched across her daughter's face. Ever the protective mother, Brooke urges Hope to think with her heart, not her pain. But Thomas, overhearing a conversation between Brooke and Hope, misinterprets Brooke's words as subtle encouragement for Hope to go back to Liam. That's when his composure begins to crack. Thomas's anger erupts. Thomas has worked hard to rebuild his life after years of obsession and manipulation. He's regained the trust of his family, proved his worth at Forrester Creations, and earned Hope's professional respect. But when it becomes clear that Hope is slipping back toward Liam, especially under Brooke's watchful influence, Thomas feels betrayed all over again. In one explosive confrontation, Thomas corners Brooke in her office and demands to know why she's pushing Hope toward Liam. Brooke, stunned, tries to defuse the situation, reminding Thomas that her only concern is Hope's happiness. "Her happiness is with me," Thomas fires back, his voice trembling with hurt and fury. "You might not see it, but she feels it. And I won't just stand by while Liam swoops in again and destroys everything we built." Brooke, ever the peacemaker, sees through Thomas's anger to the real pain underneath. She tells him gently, "If you love my daughter, then let her make her choice. That's what real love is, Thomas." The words sting. Thomas storms out, but her voice lingers in his mind like an echo. It's a defining moment, one that could either ground Thomas further in his journey toward redemption or push him right back into dangerous emotional territory. Ridge caught in the middle. As Brooke and Thomas clash, Ridge Forrester finds himself once again mediating between the two halves of his family. He's proud of Thomas's growth, but worries that his son's feelings for Hope are reigniting old patterns. Meanwhile, Ridge can't help but admire Brooke's courage in returning to the company and reestablishing her place. In one quiet moment between father and son, Ridge offers Thomas some hard-earned wisdom. "You've come too far to lose yourself again. Don't let your feelings for Hope undo the man you've become." Thomas listens, but his heart is louder than his father's advice. He can't stop thinking about Hope, about the way she looked at him before Liam came back, about how close they were to having something real. He feels it slipping away and refuses to let it happen without a fight. Hope's heartbreaking decision. As tension simmers across the Forrester and Logan families, Hope finally makes a decision that could shatter both men's hearts. She confesses to Brooke that she still loves Liam, but also can't deny what she feels for Thomas. Her voice trembles as she admits, "No matter what I do, someone gets hurt." Brooke urges her to follow her instincts, reminding her that honesty is better than indecision. Hope decides she needs to speak to both men separately, to end the triangle once and for all. When she meets Thomas, she thanks him for everything, the designs, the passion, the inspiration, but tells him she needs space. Thomas tries to remain calm, but his face betrays the heartbreak. "So that's it?" he says quietly. "After everything we created together?" Hope's silence says it all. Brooke's unexpected ally. Later, Thomas watches from a distance as Brooke and Hope share a mother-daughter embrace. And though his heart feels broken, something changes in him. He remembers Brooke's earlier words about love being selfless, and he realizes she wasn't his enemy after all. In an act of rare humility, Thomas approaches Brooke and apologizes for his outburst. "You were right," he admits. "If I love Hope, I have to let her go. Thank you for reminding me of that." Brooke, surprised and touched, tells him that she truly believes he's changed. "You've grown, Thomas. Don't let pain take that away from you." It's a moment of redemption, a fleeting but powerful truce between two characters who have battled for years. What comes next? As the bold and the beautiful moves forward, Thomas's heartbreak might mark a turning point. His support of Brooke, even amid his emotional turmoil, proves he's evolving into someone capable of restraint, empathy, and real emotional depth. But that doesn't mean his story with Hope is over. Their creative bond continues at Forrester Creations, and the chemistry that once sparked between them still flickers beneath the surface. Brooke may have guided Thomas toward a healthier path, but whether that path leads him away from Hope or straight back to her remains to be seen. One thing's for sure. In Los Angeles, no love story ever truly ends. It just transforms. And as Thomas stands by Brooke's comeback while wrestling with his fury over Hope and Liam, fans can expect fireworks, heartbreak, and maybe even redemption in the weeks ahead. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.